What interested you in becoming the ambassador for education?
It interests me because, like I said before, I was a kid also, and I always wanted to be a professional football player. So I know what you have to do, what you don't have to do, and I think that's important to explain to the young people who want to do my job, how they can do their best to become a professional football player, and also outside the football, because sometimes you can't become football player, but you still have to study just in case. And I think I want to share all of my experience with them.
What kind of student were you? Did you work hard or did you coast? How would you describe it?
To be honest, I was good at school because I had facilities, and I could have been better if I worked a bit harder. So that's why also I want to do it, because it's really important. School is so important for your future, and I want to explain to the young to be better than me, even if I was still good. So that's why.
What was your favourite subject at school and why?
If sport is a subject, I would say sport, obviously. Otherwise, I was good in French, not speaking French, obviously, but I suppose you have English also at school. So yeah, I was pretty good. It was one of my favorite, yeah.
And what about your favourite teacher? What makes a good teacher?
I think to be a good teacher, you have to be open with the kids and understand the way they are now, because I think it's different from where I was and where you were. I think the people change a lot. So I think you have to understand the kids and how they are outside the school also. Of course, you have to be strict because you want them to learn, but I think you have to have a mindset really open. I think that's the key to be a good teacher.
Why is it important that Brentford FC get involved with the local community?
I think it's important for the club because it shows the quality outside the football, and it shows we really care about the people outside, the young people. We have a lot of activities to do at school, outside school with people. We go to the hospital to give presents, and it gives also a good image from the club. And I think that's important to show we're not only a football team, and we care about people around the club from the background also.
What tips would you give to our young fans to help them learn? Maybe similar to the skills you need to be a footballer.
Yeah, just be serious, be focused when you're in a classroom, because sometimes you can be disturbed by your neighborhood. But yeah, stay as much as you can, concentrate, and then you have some breaks between the different, between French, English, or whatever you have at school. Then you have time to disturb yourself. But yeah, I think the main thing is to be focused at school, and once you're focused, then you can understand, and sometimes you don't need to go back home and learn what you have to learn, what you wrote on the paper, because if you listen, you just learn already.
What do you plan to do as education ambassador?
I plan to visit people as much as I can, because like I said, I was a kid before, and I always dreamed to be a footballer, and today I'm a football player. So I just want to share them and all the best advice I can give them to be a good footballer, and also to be first a good lad, because this is the most important in the life.